Hey everyone, we are here live today and it's all about love. We love you. We love that you're here with us and we're going to celebrate some love today. So, we also need love. So, if you can all like this video when you're done with it, if you can like our Facebook pages, remember, if that little stuff somehow matters. I don't know why, but it does. So, the more you can like, subscribe, do all the things. Doesn't take much to press that button, right? Like.
You want to just try pointing the mic towards you a little bit more?
What's that?
Point it towards you just a little bit more, just to see if there's a difference.
All right.
Now push the button.
What?
Push the flashing red button.
You sound great. Are we good now? She sounds good, but I don't. We're good? Do I still need to talk? All right. Heidi's making sure we sound good. All right. So also Stitch with Lisa Bongean group, you know that group that we have that we want you to share all of the fun things that you're sewing, or if you have some questions about, hey, where do I do this or how do I get that? That's what that group is for. If you have any questions about your orders, or I can't find this, or you can always call our shop or email us as well for those types of things. Or if you maybe your kit, you're having problems with your kit, maybe something's wrong, that's where you need to address that with is store@primitivegatherings.us, or you can give us a call and our customer service girls will gladly help you out. So try to keep the Stitch with Lisa Bongean group all about fun and that kind of stuff. Not that we don't want to help you, but that's just really what's it for. And we try to keep it that way too. We don't try to put too many commercials in there or try to sell too much stuff in there. But if we have something coming up, we'll put it in there. But we try to leave that group for interaction and fun and all that kind of stuff. Jess also wants me to let you know that she's going to do some daily Facebook stories with new deals and new items coming up. And is that on Instagram, Jess, or where is that?
It'll be on Facebook up in the stories.
Okay, Facebook up in the stories. I know all this stuff we have to do, right? Like, I can't keep up. There's just so much stuff to do. But I'm sure most of you guys are probably really good at all of that stuff. If you're not on Facebook, get on Facebook. You don't have to go on as your real self. Go on as somebody else. There's all kinds of things to do your quilting stuff on Facebook that your family doesn't need to know who you are. We have something really fun coming up, and that is Love Is All You Need, February 7th and 11th. And we're doing 2 projects. It's just a one-day event. It's $150. You spend the day with me. We're going to do so. I'm going to tell you what the kit and the project is, and then we're going to do raspberry white chocolate scones. I would come just for that. All right? I would come just for that. And a red inspired lunch and dessert. Red inspired. Cool. Class favors 9 to 4. So if you want to come during the week on Tuesday the 7th or on Saturday the 11th, we are going to hang out. So those 2 projects are the quilt behind me, LOVE. That's our big project. I know it's big. I know this is only a one-day class, but super easy blocks. No problem. And we are sending out or picking, if you're local, you pick up your kit ahead of time to get it starched for that day. The kits are already ready for you. And the little project is this little flower heart pillow. Real unique name, right? I think we just threw it up at the last minute. But if you want to pre-order some of these projects, they are already on our website for you to pre-order. We will make sure during the workshop that the pattern is spot on, and then we will send your kit and pattern out to you. So you're probably not going to get it for this Valentine's Day, but it's super fun. I don't know why, but I love making heart quilts. I make one every year, or sometimes more than one. But I had so much fun making this one. Those heart blocks went together super fast, really easy. And if you don't want it that big, you can adjust how many hearts you want on your quilt. And it does ombre all the way down to the pink. So you can see how it grades up and down. And I used some new fabrics in there. I used some Moda cross weaves, and those were brand new, beautiful fabrics to work with. I really, really loved working with those. So I know we had a cross weave out a couple of years ago that was really coarse. This is not. This is amazing fabric, and I really hope Moda keeps them around as basics because I would really love to keep using them. All right, so come join me. Come hang out. Let's eat a bunch of red. Let's love each other up that day. You know, maybe you don't have a significant other to spend Valentine's Day with. You can come the 7th and the 11th and you can hang out with us and we'll love on you all day. All right. Of course, you know the drill already. Heidi's got some prizes for me. We have some really fun ones today. I think they all have to do with some of the projects I'm going to show you. This one needs a ruler. And then this one is a wool one. All right, those are our 3 prizes. So please leave some comments and we will pick winners during the show today. All right. So let's talk about a few announcements before we get to all the fun love stuff. Scott, our guy who does all of our wood stuff, he is going to have surgery. He was ice fishing and fell on the ice and ripped his rotator cuff in 3 different spots. So he's a hurting unit right now. So if you want any wood items, you have until February 5th to get your order in, and we are closing down any of the wood items on the website for at least 2 months, maybe 3, so depending on how his recovery goes. So if you want an 1883 board, if you want any of these things that maybe you're planning on waiting the last minute to order, I'm just telling you right now that you got to get it in soon if you want that, because like I said, he's going to be out for a couple months. Dragonfly Dreams finishing kits are back up on the website. We have a limited quantity. So we've counted everything. We know how many. We are in the process of making the finishing kit. So if you have a Dragonfly Dreams finishing kit on order, those will be going out soon. Our fabric did arrive. I do want to tell you that we have lots of threads that you need to do all that in between stitching on Dragonfly Dreams. We have a lot of those in stock. You will need more than 1 ball of everything but the brown. So the cream and the gray, you need more than 1 ball if you're going to finish that. So we do have those in stock as well. Those came in. Our wool subscription box, of first one of 2023 and of the new set of boxes, is going out tomorrow. Sorry for that little delay. We like to get them out around the 20th as close as possible, but I held us up. I was sick. I did not feel good at all for a good week, but I'm all better now. I figured out what was wrong with me. So we're all good. All right. I did talk about the Love is All You Need retreat, 1-day retreat. Okay. So just FYI, this quilt is 80 by 92. It is $132.40. That's kind of a funny number. And then we do have backing available too, if you want that. And I used Sherry and Chelsea's Hearts and Flowers. I think we might have some of that, right, Jess? Mm-hmm. So I use this really fun heart print on the back. And we have a couple bolts of that. So if you like that heart pattern, we do have some of that on our website. And then this guy here is $22 for the kit and pattern if you want to order that for next year's decorations. Like I said, we're going to make sure the pattern's all good in my class. But we know you like to order some of those things and get them ready to go because we know everybody can't come to Wisconsin in the middle of February. Okay, so I think the rest of this list is all of the things I'm going to show you. Do we have any questions so far? Nope. You doing good?
Yeah.
That's an old one. That's from last week.
Oh, I forgot to grab that. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, what's this? No, that was last week. All right. let's start going through these projects. So I do. Okay. I have this quilt here is going to be on sale because this is leftover from last year. So we want to move these out, and it has that same backing. So I'll show you the back first. This is called Cross My Heart Quilt. It is 20% off. It is 61 by 70. The pattern is $9.50, and the sale price for the kit is $112.40. I'll get her up there. There you go.
Turn it that way.
Okay, we got it. There we go. The backing is not directional. I mean, the backing is directional, and I was putting it up toward the backing. Again, great fabric line from Sherry and Chelsea. See, that's why we put the backing on sideways. Mine is right. And like I said, this one is 20% off. Trying to move the last couple kits we have of that one. Love You More. So this is a super fun little runner that we have kit and pattern of. A little bit of embroidery stitching on there as well that you can put on or leave off. I'm just going to go down the list, otherwise I'm going to forget some of this. Now, those of you who get caramels and are some of our subscription boxes, this might be a good present for Valentine's Day for your honey, the one that always wants to eat your caramels in your box. So here's your chance to order some Valentine's Day caramels. Those are $15 a pound, and they are amazing. Linked with Love Pillow, that's this lovely thing here. So this comes a couple of different ways. So here is a pillow, and then I made it into a mat as well. We have kits for these two as well. I should leave it all nice and cute. They had it so cute, right? Okay. Candy Hearts pillow is up. We all love those conversation hearts. This was super fun to do. Big clunky 5-weight thread to make that. So those of you who love to do embroidery, this is your thing. I love that too. And sometimes it's just fun to echo with a stem stitch around some of your blanket stitched pieces to make them stick out, or to add a little bit more dimension to them. This one was called Candy Hearts Pillow. This one is $29.20 for the kit and pattern. Love is All We Need quilt. So sometimes we have a Love is All You Need, and sometimes we have a Love is All We Need. So this one is Love is All We Need quilt. It looks like this right here on the pattern. We show it a couple different ways. I do have one of our quilts behind us. Jessica was going to get this on the website for $95 if you want the kit and pattern, or $10 if you just want the pattern and you want to use your fabrics from home. And again, this can be made with or without the embroidery on it. But look at how cute this is. We good? Is that a good shot of it?
Just thinking how quiet it is.
Everybody, I know, that's what I was just thinking. I'm like,
screaming
nobody's, we have no kids running around or making Kaylee steam come out of her ears in the other room over there. All right, we're getting there. Valentine Sweetheart Bowl Filler. So do you like all this little fun stuff? We have a pattern for these as well. Super fun. You can do them in all sorts of colors, like pinks, like we have them there. We have that way. pinks and creams and reds. And then we have a version of neutral ones. So you can do them however you want. If you like, I love stitching those words like I do. Super fun. Okay, now we have love each other. And I think that is this one here. This one is $22.90 for the kit and pattern. This is a series of banners that I make this size that fit this board. The board is $45 and you can still get one till February 5th. All right. So these must be Love Is All You Need. These two versions. So it's one pattern. And this is $21.40 for the kits. And I think, can you pick black or cream?
Yes, you can.
All right, you can have a choice. We do have these cool clipboards on our website as well. I don't think it really fits on this board, but good try. Okay, and then we have the Sincerely Yours fabrics. We have some fat quarter towers, fat eighth towers, jelly rolls, all 20% off on our website. So we have a few of these. These are beautiful fabrics. I don't know how much of this stuff is left out in the world, but we just took our Valentine's Day stuff down last year and just took it out of the store and then brought it back out for this Valentine's Day. And we had a few of those left because, you know, it's called vintage fabric now because it's a year old, right? Special fabric, not much left. So those pre-cuts are 20% off. Is that in the Live with Lisa or is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So a lot of this stuff that I talked about right now is on Live with Lisa. This bowl of wool stuff here and threads, Jess, is this just showing that we have all kinds of wools and threads in these colors? Yeah. All right. So if you need like these little wool, those little heart guys would be awesome in wool as well. I'm currently making some little wool hearts for Valentine's Day. We have a sit and sew. We're going to do some make and takes or a project if they want to. And I made my hearts out of wool instead of cotton. And that was really fun to do as well. So if you're looking for colors of wool that will work for Valentine's Day and threads, we have lots of that stuff here in stock in all different bundles or single pieces. Anything you want, we can find for you. If you need yardage in a big piece of red or something like that, we always can help you find that. If you struggle finding that on the website, don't afraid to contact us and we can get you what you want. Okay, so I think I just have to talk about these two quilts here. Anything else that I need to talk about? Anybody know? It's going to be a short one today. No?
And a couple of them.
Oh, should we get some prizes?
Yeah, and then the projects that there are two that they can.
Oh, yeah. And Heidi said we just did a blog post. Was it yesterday or the day before? Yesterday on Wednesday about some of this stuff and some of the other things that we have. And one of them is this little heart kit here, or a little ensemble of a whole bunch of different little projects you can make with that pattern. That one's on our WordPress blog post. And then we had the twisted heart. So that was really fun to make. And then again, bow fillers. So these are our three prizes, and Heidi's going to grab me those. Anything else for today besides Jessica? You want to come on, or you not want to come on? You want me to show them?
Doesn't matter. I'm a mess, but.
Okay, she's a mess. We're all a mess today.
I was dying well.
Oh, we're going skiing today. Me and Heidi are going skiing tonight. Finally, what are you doing with that?
Talk about the wool box
Okay.
one more time.
All right. So somebody must have had a question about the wool box. This is our block, our first block that will be, I believe it goes this way. This is upright. Okay. I'm going to do a tutorial on how to rip your background fabrics. We still have this flannel in stock, Jess?
Yes, we do, but not much.
All right, a little bit left. We're getting down there. We did order all of what Moda had in stock before we announced that we are going to do this. So if your local quilt shops are trying to find this, they are not going to find it. Moda has discontinued this fabric, but if I have a little pull, I'm going to hopefully try to bring it back as a basic somehow, some way, because we just use this one so much, so much. So we will try to bring this back. But we do have the 4 yards that you can purchase from us. That's all you need is 4 yards. We only need 12 14.5-inch blocks like this. They are going to be trimmed to 14 inches and then finish at 13.5. So I gave you a little bit more room. And I leave the salvages on too. I don't cut that off right away. I trim that off later. And this block, there's not a lot of room on here to, we have to be kind of precise because these blocks are going to all mesh together and flowers from this block are going to come onto this block. So that line I have drawn on there is actually going to be stitched on when the next block comes. All right. And like I said, there will be a video on how I rip those backgrounds so everything is straight of grain. It's really easy. I asked Jess if she can find me somebody here who's doing it so I don't have to just waste a background ripping somebody else's. I would rather do it for somebody. Okay. Any other questions on that? But this was our ongoing project here that will run 12 blocks and a border all the way around. And that's our 2-year project in our wool subscription box that you can order on our website. It is under blocks of the month and then clubs and then there. Is that where it is?
Yes.
Okay. So blocks of the month, clubs, and then you'll find our subscription club there as where it is sitting. All right. Anything else besides my winners? No? Oh, let's do this. All right. So last week or 2 weeks ago, Moda did a really fun thing. It was called the Charm Pack Challenge. And Jessica has a couple of hers done. I want to show them that one first. She loved the Nantucket Charm Pack, which we have a lot of. You want to say, like, is this 1 or 2?
So this is 2 for sure. And all I did was let's see, the block ended here. So I actually reversed the color. They had all the gray was supposed to be your prints. So I reversed it. And it's supposed that your block will end here. And it would be 32 by 32. But I took the extra blocks that I had, prints, and put it around and then did a whole bunch of half square triangles around it. Yeah. So you only really need about 2 yards of fabric for this.
For the background. For the gray.
Yep.
To go with the 2 charm packs.
Yep.
All right. And Jess like, oh, I don't want to sew anymore with unstarched.
No.
It's hard.
I didn't like it.
It's hard. And then we have a lot of red and white charm packs left over. And tell us what you're going to do with this one.
So this one is going to be, it's going to have hearts all around it. Kaylee is going to flash up what the picture looks like. They had a computerized version on Moda, and it is a free pattern as well, just like the charm one is. So I'm going to finish that off with hearts all the way around it.
Cool.
And so that would take, I believe it was 2 charm packs for doing the heart quilt. And then I think it was like 3.5 yards of a Bella or a coordinating fabric. If you wanted to do this all in red and white gatherings, so where the pink would be, they did it all in white and the stars were all in red, that would be 2 charm packs.
Yeah, and we flashed those around a little bit.
And Kaylee has a picture.
Yeah, and Lisa Alexander from Moda is doing a 4-block one. I think she said she had 8 charm packs for that one. Come here, let's show them. So Jessica's filling in. Tyler had an accident, so this is her little wool dyeing shirt. So she didn't wear her playground clothes. That's from dyeing wool. Sometimes we have to do a job that we've done previously. Yep. We have to help out where it's needed. So Tyler was in a little accident. He's back to work now. Cut his hands up pretty bad. So he's standing over boiling wool pots is probably not a good idea with glass and cuts in your hands and stuff like that. So hopefully Tyler finds a new vehicle and gets his world back to normal. So, all right, let's get on to the prize winners for today. If we have nothing else, get your last questions in. I will read off these names, and if we have anything else, we'll answer those at the end. All right, Cindy Lueck, you are getting this one here with the little hearts. Thank you for stopping by today and hanging out with us. My twisted heart is Maureen Lockett. You're going to get that one. And there's some caramels in here as well. And then Diane Schumann. Yours is the little wool one with the other stuff in. So those are our winners for today. Thanks for hanging out. Congratulations to those 3 winners. All right. Anybody got any last minute parting things for me today? Nothing?
Everyone's pretty quiet today.
They're quiet, huh?
I mean, they're commenting, but we must be answering all their questions.
Must be.
Huh?
How's your bra situation?
It's still going strong. It's still going
You're
strong.
matching. Okay,
What
good.
boots do you have on today?
She has no boots on.
I know.
I right here. Come
Yeah,
on.
she's got boots.
There's my boot today. I was hot. I had to take them off. I was sweating. I'm like, I gotta take all this stuff off. And my little necklace is an antler with bling on it. So that's how cool is that?
They found it that way.
Huh?
They found it that way.
Yeah, it came from the woods that way. All right. So I'm so happy I'm feeling better. I did put, like I said, us behind a little bit, a day or two here, but the wool boxes are all stacked up, stretched, wrapped on the shelf. What am I doing?
The bundles. They can see that. Those. The fabric bundles, Lakeside. And
Yeah, they want to know what they are.
Oh, yeah. We just had these sitting here. These are our next fabric lines coming up. So I'll just show you those. This is Rustic Gatherings. This one is on our website. It is the kits, I believe, and all the pre-cuts, everything, the yardage you can order. And it's coming in April or May, I believe. Right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And when we went to Utah, I took some photos on the red rocks of like 2-3 quilts that we had. And then this is a fabric line called Joyful Gatherings. And this one is coming in June. Now we are going to be doing so much with this line of fabric. So we have a quilt along starting in July, hopefully. If not, we'll start it as soon as we can, but it will finish before December. And it's the one with the tree blocks. Remember me showing you that? So that's the free stitch along we're going to do with this fat quarter tower and some Bella yardage. And I haven't admitted this yet, but I did make a mistake on that 8 yards of fabric. But I promise, I'll use it or figure it out. Or you can use some of it for the backing. But remember when I said, yeah, I figured it out. We need 8 yards. And I even double checked it. Well, I doubled the amount somewhere. So yeah, it's only a Bella. It's good fabric. And it matches all of my fabrics. And then the last one here is Lakeside Gatherings, but this is flannel. That's why the tower is much bigger, because there's a little bit more bulk to the flannel when they fold it up. But I believe it is 36 fabrics. I don't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
That was like 33.
33. That's kind of a dumb number. Why would we do 33?
We have 3 solids that go with it to make it 33.
All right. again, lots of stuff planned for that. That's coming out in August. What was that? What'd she say?
answered you. She said because there's 3 solids.
That aren't in the fabric bundle to make it 36.
Oh. Okay. I got it. All right.
I had that question myself.
Okay. So we only did 30 and then we added 3 solids.
No.
We did 33 and then we added 3 solids. The 3 solids are not in the bundle.
Where's the 3 solids?
You have to order them separately.
But there's a navy and there's a cream in there.
Whose idea was
Are they even different than those?
Yep.
Oh. But we can order them? They're just not in the bundle?
Yep.
Are you sure?
What's that emoji?
Maybe I'm wrong.
I have no idea. I'll have to check that out. All right. So that's all we have for you today. We love that you were here with us. We hope we inspired you with something to make for maybe still this year. You can work on love projects anytime. So none of us have any issue working on Christmas or Halloween or whatever when it's not that season. So I'm sure we're all fine. But we hopefully that we'll find something for you to stitch and enjoy your stitching time with hand project or machine project. Lots of stuff for you here today. All right, everyone, take care and have a great weekend, and we will see you soon.